I'm working on a new ebook called 365 Ways to Go Live. That's what I'm going to talk about tonight, real quick, on Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live. And your journey to video mastery begins right here. If you don't know who I am, I've been on a live video journey for the last 787 days, and I come live to educate, motivate, and inspire people to step out of their comfort zone and into their confidence, especially with their Facebook Live videos. So I'm broadcasting to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Let me invite just a few of the people that Facebook will let me invite. I am going to be on here for just a couple minutes because it is late. I barely made it in before midnight on day 787. Let me see who's here. As you come in, say hello below in the comments. If you're going to catch this on the replay, just say hello and let me know that you are here. So tonight, I wanted to talk to you about a new project that I'm working on. I'm working on a new ebook. Hey, Anastasia, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm working on the ebook, and the premise of this is going to be, 365 ways to go live. And so basically what I'm going to do is go over all of the topics the first year that I went live, or I'm going to be listing questions of the day, because what I've noticed, one of the biggest problems that people have is coming up with topics to talk about on their Facebook Live videos. So I thought it would be really cool, since I already have all of the questions, already have all of the resources readily available in our community Live Masters. What I was going to do is make an ebook, because basically all you have to do, an ebook is just a PDF file, and it's so much easier than to get a regular book published. So I'm going to be working with Susan Day. She's going to help me write this out. She's a really good writer. And the question is, the name of the book is going to be 365 Ways to Go Live. And so literally, if you wanted to go live every day, that's my whole goal in this book. If you wanted to do a Facebook Live video every single day for a whole year, you could totally do it. There's no reason, there's no excuse why, if I could do it, you could do it. And your reach and everything regarding your business would dramatically increase your exposure, and people will get to know you. And it's also a great resource to share with people as well. So that's what I'm working on right now. This is going to be a really, really quick Facebook Live video. But if you're interested in an upcoming book, an ebook, that would be, give you tips and tricks on how to go live every single day for a whole year, even give you topics. If that's something that interests you, put an E in the comments for me, and I'll make sure that you'd be one of the first people to receive this new ebook. Of course, it's going to be free, but it's going to be the basis for the actual book that I release in the next year or so. I've wanted to write a book about my live video journey, the first year of my live video journey. After 10 days of going live, I was inspired to write a book, because there were so many people that are watching me that were authors and have already written books. And I was inspired to write a book after only 10 days of going live, and I procrastinated and I put it off for so long. I know there's programs, I know there's people that can help me, but I think the quickest, easiest way for me to get some sort of book out would be to get an ebook out. And like I said, I already have all of the topics, I already have all the information to do an ebook. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and it's going to be 365 ways to go live. The live video journey has definitely changed my life in so many ways. Hey Kathy, how you doing? I can't even begin to tell you. I've met so many people, and I've grown so much as a person because it stretched my mind. And not only do you see these videos here, if you're not in our community Live Masters, I ask a question of the day. So do you realize that almost for the last year and a half, I've been doing 2 videos a day? And so I've been thinking about how I can use my time more wisely to focus more on my business. And I'm thinking, I just don't know. I wanted to go 1,000 days in a row here on this personal page. But there's just not that many people watching like used to. It's just not the same. Facebook has just dramatically reduced the reach, has dramatically restricted, the amount of views, so on and so forth. And I know, honestly, that it makes a big difference going live this late at night here in the States. Not that many people are awake here in the States. I know that Glenn is back in Virginia, and I know that Antoinette's in the Philippines, and Anastasia, she's over in Africa somewhere. So, that's why it's good, have a global audience. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? It's good to see you. And so I just, just been kicking this around. It's been difficult to get people to watch the videos now. It's not that it's getting difficult for people to watch the videos. People just aren't seeing them. Facebook is literally not distributing my videos like they used to. I can't even, when I go live, my video is not in story mode anymore. My replays are not up in story. It's restricted me. So I don't know. If the format totally changes on Facebook where everything moves to story mode, I'm gonna have to maybe just scrap this profile and start all over, because they've totally restricted me. Even though I have a different account under a different name, but it's still connected. They know it's me, and I'm restricted on that account too. And my videos are not up in the story, and so I know for a fact that's dramatically reducing my reach. Tiffany, I haven't seen you for such a long time. You're a great example. I used to see you on my videos all the time, and maybe just randomly you're going through your timeline and you saw me. So you guys are never going to see my videos up in stories. You're never going to see them there. You're only going to see them if you get lucky. You're going through your timeline and you see me live. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of my videos, make sure you hit the 3 dots at the top and you turn on notifications. But this video truly, hey Clint, how you doing, brother? What's going on? But this video topic really is about, I'm working on an ebook, 365 ways to go live. And the emphasis on the book is to help people, if they decide to take a live video journey, we'll give them a roadmap, and give them topics, and give them ideas on how to stay consistent and go live every single day. Because that's the only thing. That's the only thing. Tiffany says, I actually follow you and got notifications. I've just been doing family issues. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. I'll pray for your family. I hope you guys are doing better. But if you don't have your notifications turned on for me and you're not following me, you're more than likely Facebook's not going to even bother to let you know that I'm live. So I'm working on this ebook. It's going to be amazing. And that ebook eventually will turn into my first hardcover book. Because I'll tell you, I could totally write a book about my experience of going live every day for a year. It's personally and professionally, it's totally changed my life. I think more personally than business wise, it's changed my life. So, okay. So Anastasia, you found me in the timeline, right? So tell me how you got notified for this video, please. If you got a notification, please put an N. If you saw me in your timeline live right now in this video, put a T for me. If you got a notification or you saw me in your timeline, that's the only way that you're going to see me, unfortunately. And I've been telling everybody about story mode changing, and so see, Antoinette saw me in the timeline. Tiffany got a notification. Clint saw me in his timeline. Glenn got a notification. Kathy got a notification. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know that Facebook hasn't totally cut my water off. But that's definitely going to be something that I'm going to have to take a look at if I want people to see me. Even in Live Masters, if you don't know, we have a community called Live Masters where I help people master the art of going live here on Facebook and other social media platforms. We just ask a question of the day. These questions help people expand their mind, get more confident on their videos, and then eventually go out and do them on their personal timeline, because Live Masters is a closed group where other people are learning how to do videos as well. And we ask questions. And today's question of the day was, are you ever intimidated by talking to people that you that you perceive to be more successful than you. So like, if you have a business and you want to share your business with somebody and they're more successful than you, does that intimidate you to try to talk to people that are more successful than you? That was the topic of, that was the question of the day today. So that's just an example. Okay. Okay. So you got a notification. All right, guys. Well, listen, stay tuned for more information about the ebook. It's going to be amazing. I'm pushing for it to get done in the next week. The person that's working with me thinks I'm crazy, but all the resources are already there. I have in the event section in Live Masters, every day when I ask a question, I make an event for it. So all the topics since January of 2016 are all cataloged in the event section in Live Masters. So it's really good. Glenn says, to answer the question of the day, yes, at times. They're good questions. They are good questions. And I really, really ran with what I never forget. I heard Tony Robbins say that the quality of your life will definitely depend on the quality of questions that you ask yourself. Right? I think people get so involved and wrapped up in asking people questions, asking other people questions about how did you get successful? What are your secrets? What are you doing? But I think people truly forget that they need to ask themselves the questions that are inside their head and face those things and take responsibility for exactly where they're at in life, and ask them questions like, is this where you want to be in life? Is this where I want to be in life? If I'm not where I want to be in life, and it's my responsibility, what can I do different? What can I do differently if this is not where I want to be? And those questions that I ask are very personal to me. The questions of the day, they're very personal to me because they're questions that I think inside my mind, and all I do is I simply share them with you. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for being a loyal viewer. I know it's late. It's hard for you guys to always catch me when you give your eyeballs and your ears to me. I'm humbled and blessed more than you could imagine. You could be doing a million things, but you're watching me. Tiffany's 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to let you go. I'm actually out of here too. Antoinette, you have a phenomenal day. And everybody else, sleep tight. I'll talk to you tomorrow in Live Masters with the new question of the day. I'll talk to you later. Clint, hit me up, brother. I'm here in Vegas. If you're going to Burning Man this year, you gotta stop by and say hello on your way. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night, everybody.